Now from the Peach State, we're just about set for evening baseball from SunTrust Park. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the San Diego Padres and the Atlanta Braves. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Scott Kazmir gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now in the box, Jose Perella, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this 4-game weekend set. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
And that'll bring in Carlos Asuaje. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. First delivery to him on the way. And a changeup right down the middle.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. And that's the first out of the inning. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, I'm interested to see if Chase Headley can turn it around a bit. This guy took the golden sombrero last time. 4 strikeouts. It's always concerning when you see that. Clearly struggling right now, so I'm pulling for him. I hope he puts the ball in play.
Ready now, Eric Hosmer. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He's set. Here it comes. Bounced softly in front of the plate. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
At the plate, Hunter Renfroe, runner in scoring position with two gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Yeah. Called strike over the outside corner. Perella at second with two down. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. Two straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Frozen for strike three, and that retires the side. Padres leave one, and now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Dinelson Lamet, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Stepping up now, Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Oh-1, here it comes. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball three. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Margot's under it. He's got it one away. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I really appreciate the tenacity that Ender Inciarte plays with. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
Stepping in, Freddie Freeman. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. First offering on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Popped him up. Headley into shallow left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So stepping in, Ryan Schimpf. And when you get a look at the splits, he's really owned right-handers thus far on the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. 2 out with the man at first. And that one just missed outside.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Scooped up, throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Braves strand 1. Still no score. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle. Oh, he makes the stop. The throw to first. Just late. He's safe. Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there. For him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
Digging in, Freddie Galvis, and he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope,
and that one stayed too low apparently. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Santana will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Look over by Kazmir. Now the pitch. Liner toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. And the throw by Markakis is too late. He's in there at third. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Can't fault the pitcher for going back-to-back changeups right there. First pitch, he swung through. Timing looked a little off. But he went back. The batter made the adjustment and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Margot on third. Headley at second with one away. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. A little bouncer. Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a little tapper. Hit out towards second. Albies brings it in. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. Swing and a liner. Foul. So 1-1. Out in front here is this one scorched. Foul to the left. Has a look. Now the pitch. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss for strike three. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Padres able to pick up one on a couple of hits. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Padres lead it 1-0. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
Settling in now, Ozzie Albies, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. First offering on its way.
Nope.
Missed with a slider.
Ball one, no strike.
High pop up. Headley is under it. 2 down.
Batting 7th, left fielder, Danny Santana.
Digging in now, Danny Santana. He brings a rather ugly .230s batting average into this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Popped him up. Headley shading to his right, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Padres on top, 1-0. Stepping into the box, Jose Pirela. He'll start things out against Scott Kazmir as we get the inning underway. The pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken. Strike 1.
1-1.
Line toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the Friars are in business right away. It's a leadoff double. So a good job there as he opens up the third inning with a 2-base hit. And you see there, he's currently in second place on the Friars in that category. Digging in, Carlos Asuaje. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. The 1-2. And this one's tapped fouled at home plate. Perella stands at second with no outs. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. A ball and a strike to count to Hosmer. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Runner at second here with one man out. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Yanked fouled off to the right. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hard sinker misses, 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Renfroe is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup for them.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he is under the tag of Flowers, safe at the plate.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
In now, Manuel Margot. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. A ball and no strikes. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Line drive to center field, and that's in there, base hit. And he's in safely at third, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Into the box, Chase Headley, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the stretch, no balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Margot at third. Galvis at second with 2 gone. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Padres lead it 3-0. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first at bat here in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
1-2.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Stepping in now, Scott Kazmir. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Line drive to left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Up next for Atlanta, center fielder, Ender.
Here's Ender Inciarte. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. On a line to shortstop. But the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The right fielder, number 22, Nick Markakis.
So it's a runner at first with two gone. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. A runner on first with two away. Hit to first. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is to right field and deep for Freeman. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Now a check swing. Did he go around? No, says Kenny Jansen. It's ball one. Two and two.
2-2.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in, A.J. Ellis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Ellis, originally from the state of Missouri. He was taken in the 18th round back in the 2003 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
That's ball 2.
2-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
1 strike.
Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
2 strikes.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with the bat in his hands.
Into the box, Dinelson Lamet. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
In now, Jose Perella. Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis has a read on it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Second baseman, Carlos Asuaje.
And that'll bring in Carlos Asuaje. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Two and 2, the count to Asuaje.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Now a hard liner, but foul. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Santana is there, and that's the 3rd out. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Padres lead it 4-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Schimpf. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Padres Road to the Show report. 2 players that this organization has to be happy about right now. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high and deep to right center. Renfroe is after it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. That's wide. 2-0. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Played on the backhand. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Here it comes. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
2 balls and no strikes.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
2-0 count. The pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now back, right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Now at the plate, Hunter Renfroe, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. On its way is pitch number 75. Kazmer pulls the string on a dandy changeup. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And it's quickly 0-2.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And that's going to spell the end of the evening for Scott Kazmir. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Lucas Sims will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Lucas Sims.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. With runners in scoring position this season, Margot is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Behind 0-2 now. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Freddie Galvis, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Renfroe stands at second with 2 gone. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third, and it's too late as he's in there. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on a dead run. And that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego. They lead it 4-0. Digging in, Danny Santana. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Renfroe on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Hot shot down the line. And no shot there for Headley. It's past him, a fair ball.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Charlie Culberson will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Overtime.
0-1 the count. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And that misses. 1-1. Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. Runner at first here, one man out. There's a shot out to right center field. The relay throw. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had two all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Here's Ender Inciarte. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least one base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging a soft liner. Oh, a diving stop. The throw. What an outstanding play to end the inning. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Back to SunTrust Park following this.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher coming on now. It's a submariner from down under. Seems fitting. The Australian-born Peter Moylan. Here's Chase Headley, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Third baseman, Chase Headley.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. High pop-up. Moylan is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The catcher, number 8.
Digging in now for San Diego, A.J. Ellis. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. A pause and the 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box now, Dinelson Lamet, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. Set to deliver the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Ground ball right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Into the box, Jose Pirela, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here comes the 0-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Lamet leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Padres leave one, but they lead it 4-1. Striding in once again, Freddie Freeman. He went down on strikes last time up.
Freddie Freeman.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan Schimpf.
So striding in, Ryan Schimpf. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Well, he's certainly not shy, is he? He goes up there looking to be aggressive and takes a big rip right here. He squares it up and lines it for a double that goes all the way to the wall. Great work out of him.
Stepping in now, Tyler Flowers. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Tyler Flowers.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Slider swung on and grounded toward short. Galvis has it, and that's the second out.
Up next for Atlanta, second baseman, Ozzie.
Striding in, Ozzie Albies. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back here at SunTrust Park, Padres out in front in this one as we come to our game summary for the first 6 innings of play. And that'll bring in Carlos Isuaje. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough slider down low for a strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. And that one just missed outside. Asuaje leads off second with nobody out. Three and 0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Hosmer in front now at 3-1 count. In the air down the line in left. Santana sprinting after it, and no one will track it down. Now the payoff pitch home. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The next 3-2. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Eric Hosmer. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
The batter, right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
In now, Hunter Renfroe.
That's a ball.
And he takes ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 1-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike one. The lifetime batting line versus Peter Moylan. He's 1 for 2. Hit the other way out toward right field. And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out.
Center fielder number 7.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Albies scoops it up, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Digging in once again, Freddie Galvis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Markakis has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Padres 6 and the Braves 1. Ready for another chance? Danny Santana. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Here's a fastball looked at for a strike. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Now the 2-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Oshwahe right there. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Peter Moylan.
Chris Stewart will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Chris Stewart.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Margot's under it. And that retires the side. Chase Headley will be the one to start us off when we return. It's the Padres 6 and the Braves 1. Arodys Vizcaíno has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Arodys Vizcaíno.
Here's Chase Headley. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Third baseman, Chase Headley.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 delivery. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santana has a read on it. One down. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. In now is A.J. Ellis. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. The 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Dinelson Lamet. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Markakis. And Markakis won't get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They lead it 6-1. Here's Ender Inciarte. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early.
First delivery to him on the way. This is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 5. Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside, 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Freeman will head to second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Into the box, Ryan Schimpf, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh and 1, here it comes. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Now on 3 and 2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Freeman at second with 2 down. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 delivery. Chopped weakly to the left. Galvis takes it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. On to the 9th inning from SunTrust Park. It's the Padres 6 and the Braves 2. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Jose Perella, a hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on it without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
The 0-2 home. Fouled away. Swing and a line drive. And a great start to the 9th, as this ought to be extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Now batting, second baseman, Carlos Asuaje.
Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Asuaje. Previously against Vizcaíno, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. From the stretch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
No one out with a runner at second. It's taken. Now it's 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. A couple of RBIs for him already and a chance for more here. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Ball and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Grounded back up the middle. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
At the plate, Hunter Renfroe. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
0-1's the count.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The 0-1 pitch. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a strike. Renfroe stands at second with 2 gone. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. The Padres on top, 7-2. Phil Maton, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies.
Bottom of the 9th, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Margot is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Danny Santana. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Yanked on the ground down the line. 1 out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. Galvis is there on the first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Into the box now, Dansby Swanson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Here's the 1-0. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The bouncer to the left side. There to take it is Headley. Throw to first here will be in time to record the final out, and the Padres have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in their home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The San Diego Padres took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Dinelson Lamet with his 4th win this season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
The final line score of our ball game tonight for the victorious San Diego Padres. 7 runs on 13 hits.